Welcome to Stoic Spirit Channel. In today's video, let's explore the topic of 10 hidden female weaknesses every man must master to win at relationships. Have you ever found yourself questioning everything after a relationship falls apart? Even when you thought you did everything right. Maybe you've been told to be nice, just be yourself, or give her space. So, you follow the advice. You try to be considerate, accommodating, and respectful. You suppress your frustrations, thinking it's the right thing to do, hoping it will lead to a deeper connection. But instead of finding happiness, you end up feeling confused, frustrated, or even heartbroken. You're left wondering, what went wrong? Why didn't doing the right things lead to the right results? What if I told you that everything you've learned about attracting women is flawed? What if the rules you've been following are actually holding you back? Most men struggle in relationships not because they lack good intentions, but because they're playing by the wrong playbook. In this video, I'm going to reveal 10 hidden truths, weaknesses women rarely admit, but that every man must understand to create real, meaningful connections. But let's make something clear. This isn't about manipulation. This isn't about playing games or tricking anyone. It's about diving deep into the psychology of attraction, uncovering the dynamics most men miss, and using that knowledge to build stronger, healthier, and more fulfilling relationships. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you won't just see dating differently, you'll see yourself differently. Let's get started. Stoic philosophy in love and attraction. Stoic philosophy teaches us a fundamental truth. We cannot control other people, their thoughts, or their actions. What we can control is how we think, how we feel, and how we respond to the world around us. This principle is a game changer, especially in the realm of dating and relationships. Too often, we approach dating with a mindset of chasing, convincing, or even pleasing the other person, trying to win them over as if love were a contest. This approach leads to frustration and insecurity because it places your happiness in the hands of someone else. But the Stoics offer us a radically different perspective. In dating, Stoicism means shifting your focus entirely. It's not about her, it's about you. Instead of obsessing over how to impress or attract someone, you work on improving yourself. You strive to become the best version of you, not to please others, but because self-mastery is its own reward. When you live intentionally, grounded in your values and principles, attraction becomes a byproduct of who you are, not something you have to force or fake. This principle transforms how you approach relationships. You stop chasing fleeting approval and start radiating the quiet confidence of a man who knows his worth. Think about it. People are naturally drawn to those who exude calm, purpose, and self-control, qualities that come from within, not from external validation. Stoicism reminds us that our energy is precious, and we should direct it toward things within our control, our mindset, our habits, and our goals. When you build a solid foundation of self-respect, you don't need to seek validation from anyone else. Women, like anyone, are drawn to authenticity and self-assuredness. And that's exactly what a Stoic man embodies. Imagine this. Instead of worrying about whether she'll text you back, you focus on honing your craft, growing your career, and becoming physically and mentally stronger. Instead of asking, how can I make her like me? You ask, what kind of man do I want to become? This shift doesn't just change how others perceive you. It changes how you perceive yourself. You develop resilience, patience, and clarity. You stop reacting to every setback or rejection because you understand that your worth doesn't depend on someone else's opinion. Stoicism isn't about detachment or indifference. It's about living with purpose. It's about building a life so fulfilling and balanced that others are naturally drawn to be part of it. You don't need to chase what's fleeting because you're already grounded in what's real, yourself. By embracing Stoic principles in love and attraction, you unlock a power that few men ever realize. You learn to lead not by force, but by example. You live with strength and integrity, and in doing so, you become magnetic, The best relationships come not from chasing others, but from attracting the right people by becoming the kind of person worth pursuing. The dating game is rigged. Let's face it, dating can often feel like a game. And for many men, it seems like the rules aren't designed in their favor. You swipe, you text, you try to impress, but the results don't match the effort. The harder you try, the more it feels like you're running in circles, chasing something just out of reach. But here's the truth. The men who succeed in this so-called game aren't the ones who chase relentlessly. They aren't the ones trying to please or bending over backward to gain someone's approval. No, the men who win are the ones who understand their value and act accordingly. They don't play by rules set by societal expectations or the fleeting trends of modern dating culture. The Stoics teach us something incredibly liberating. You can't control the world around you, only your thoughts, your actions, and your responses. This applies perfectly to dating. Instead of worrying about how someone perceives you, focus on who you are, instead of being swayed by rejection. Let it roll off you like water off a stone. Why? Because rejection isn't about you. It's about the other person's preferences, priorities, and timing, all of which are beyond your control. When you let go of the need to control others, something incredible happens. You free yourself from the endless cycle of validation seeking. You stop chasing approval, and you start creating an aura of self-assurance that others can't help but notice. This shift isn't just empowering, it's magnetic. The truth is, the dating game isn't rigged against everyone. It's rigged against those who don't understand their worth. If you approach dating from a place of scarcity, thinking you need to impress her, or you're running out of time, you'll find yourself stuck in a loop of frustration. But when you approach it from a place of abundance, knowing you bring value to the table, the entire dynamic shifts. Remember, as the Stoics remind us, the opinions and reactions of others are outside your control. So why waste energy chasing something you can't dictate? Instead, redirect that energy inward to building the kind of life and character that naturally attracts the right people. Here's the irony. The more you chase, the less you attract. Why? Because desperation signals a lack of self-worth. But the moment you stop chasing and start focusing on yourself, people begin to take notice. It's the paradox of attraction. You draw others in not by trying harder, but by becoming someone they want to be around. The dating world may seem unfair, but it's only unfair if you play by the wrong rules. Stop chasing. Stop seeking external validation. Start living with intention and purpose. A man who understands his worth doesn't need to prove it to anyone. His actions, his mindset, and his calm presence speak louder than words ever could. Remember this. You are not defined by someone's acceptance or rejection of you. You are defined by the standards you set for yourself, by the values you uphold, and by the life you build. As Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. In the game of dating, strength and authenticity are your greatest assets. So, the next time you feel like the odds are stacked against you, remember that the real game isn't about winning her over. It's about mastering yourself. And when you do, you'll realize that the rules don't matter anymore, because you've rewritten the game entirely. 10 hidden weaknesses of women. Let's deepen the dive. Understanding attraction isn't about manipulation. It's about insight. These 10 hidden weaknesses aren't flaws to exploit. They're truths to help you build stronger, healthier, and more meaningful relationships. Let's explore what they are and why they matter. 1. The steadfast man. In today's fast-paced, unpredictable world, reliability is a rare and powerful trait. Women are naturally drawn to men who are steadfast, men who remain grounded and composed, even when things get tough. Why? Because steadiness symbolizes safety, strength, and trustworthiness. The Stoics remind us that steadiness comes from within. It's about mastering your own emotions and actions. Even when external circumstances seem chaotic, a steadfast man doesn't flinch under pressure, doesn't overreact, and doesn't make empty promises. Start small. If you say you'll call, make the call. If you promise to show up, be there on time. And when life throws challenges your way, face them with composure. Stability isn't just attractive, it's magnetic. It's the foundation of trust, the backbone of lasting connection. 2. True confidence. Confidence is one of the most overused words in advice about attraction, but few truly understand what it means. Confidence isn't about being loud, dominant, or always seeking the spotlight. True confidence is quiet. It's the unshakable belief that you are enough, regardless of the situation. According to Stoicism, true confidence comes from living in alignment with your principles, not from external validation. A confident man doesn't crumble when things don't go his way because he knows his worth isn't tied to external outcomes. Confidence isn't built overnight. It grows each time you keep a promise to yourself. Each time you face fear and take action anyway. Women notice this kind of confidence. It's rare, it's genuine, and it's irresistible. 3. Ambition and purpose. Ambition isn't just about career success or material wealth. It's about living a life with purpose, constantly striving to grow and improve. Stoic philosophy teaches us that a life without purpose is a life wasted. Women are naturally drawn to men with direction. Why? Because ambition signals potential and progress. It shows you're not content with stagnation and that you're working toward a future filled with meaning. But remember, ambition isn't about chasing status. It's about pursuing goals that align with your values. Whether it's mastering a skill, building a business, or improving your health, let your drive inspire others. A man with purpose doesn't just attract a partner, he attracts admiration. 4. Mystery and emotional control. One of the greatest lessons from Stoicism is the value of emotional control. This isn't about hiding your emotions, it's about mastering them. Women are naturally intrigued by men who are composed, self-aware, and don't wear everything on their sleeves. Creating a sense of mystery doesn't mean playing games. It means not revealing everything about yourself immediately. It's about letting others discover your depth over time, which builds curiosity and intrigue. When you remain in control of your emotions, especially during conflict, you send a powerful signal. You're a man who can handle life's challenges without being overwhelmed. That's not just attractive, it's rare. 5. The value of scarcity. What's abundant is rarely valued. In today's world of instant gratification, attention has become cheap. Women are bombarded with compliments, likes, and messages daily. What sets you apart is the ability to withhold your attention until it's truly earned. Scarcity creates value. When you prioritize your goals and passions over constantly seeking validation, you show that your time and energy are precious. This doesn't mean ignoring or neglecting people. It means ensuring that your attention is meaningful. When someone has to earn your focus, they appreciate it more. That's the power of scarcity. 6. Pre-selection effect. Have you ever noticed how people are drawn to what others admire? This is the principle of pre-selection. Women are naturally attracted to men who are respected, desired, or admired by others. But here's the key. Pre-selection isn't about faking popularity. It's about building a life of value and surrounding yourself with people who reflect your standards. When you focus on becoming the best version of yourself, admiration follows naturally. When others admire you, it signals to women that you bring something special to the table. It's not about showing off. It's about being authentic and letting your value speak for itself. 7. True masculinity. Masculinity today is often misunderstood. True masculinity isn't about aggression or dominance. It's about self-control, emotional resilience, and the ability to lead with strength and integrity. The Stoics teach us that a man's greatest strength lies in his ability to control his impulses and act in alignment with his principles. Women are drawn to men who can protect, provide, and lead, not through force, but through calm confidence and capability. A masculine man doesn't let his emotions dictate his actions. He stands firm in his beliefs, makes decisions with purpose, and creates an environment of security and trust. That's the kind of man women are naturally drawn to. 8. Emotional connection. One of the most underestimated aspects of attraction is emotional connection. Women are deeply drawn to men who can connect with them on an emotional level. But most men miss this entirely by focusing solely on physical attraction or surface-level conversations. Building an emotional connection doesn't mean you need to become overly sensitive or emotional yourself. It's about being present, understanding her feelings, and responding with empathy. Stoicism teaches us that true strength comes from understanding, not from dominating or dismissing others. Practice active listening. When she shares something personal, don't rush to offer solutions or judgments. Simply acknowledge her emotions and show that you care. An emotional connection creates trust, intimacy, and a bond that physical attraction alone can't sustain. 9. Humor and playfulness. Life is filled with challenges, and women are naturally drawn to men who can bring lightness and joy into their world. Humor is more than just making her laugh. It's a sign of intelligence, creativity, and emotional resilience. The Stoics believed in finding balance, acknowledging the seriousness of life, but never taking it so seriously that you lose your ability to enjoy it. Playfulness shows that you can adapt, handle stress, and keep things exciting. It's an irresistible combination. Be playful, but stay authentic. Whether it's a clever comment, a spontaneous moment, or a shared laugh, humor creates a connection that breaks down walls and builds lasting attraction. 10. Passion for life. Passion is one of the most attractive traits you can have. Women are drawn to men who are genuinely excited about life, whether it's their career, hobbies, or personal goals. A man with passion radiates energy and purpose. Stoic philosophy emphasizes living with intention. Passion isn't just about chasing external achievements. It's about pursuing what gives your life meaning. When you're truly passionate about something, it's contagious. It inspires those around you and draws them into your world. Don't fake passion to impress someone. Find something that genuinely excites you and invest your energy into it. When a woman sees your dedication and enthusiasm, she'll naturally want to be part of your journey. These 10 hidden truths about women aren't just fleeting insights or quick tips to impress someone temporarily. They are timeless principles for creating deeper, more meaningful connections. Why? Because relationships built on surface-level attraction fade, but those rooted in understanding, respect, and personal growth stand the test of time. When you focus on mastering these qualities, something profound happens. You stop chasing validation, and you start becoming the kind of man who naturally draws others in. Attraction isn't about tricks or tactics. It's about cultivating a version of yourself that resonates on a deeper level with people around you. Each of these truths is a building block of character. Stability builds trust. Confidence inspires admiration. Ambition signals potential. And emotional intelligence creates intimacy. When you embody these traits, you don't just attract others, you inspire them. You become a man who elevates those around him. Someone people want to know, respect, and love. But remember, this transformation isn't just for others. It's for you. When you grow into a man who lives with purpose, aligns with his values, and masters his emotions, your sense of self-worth no longer depends on external approval. You carry yourself with quiet confidence because you know who you are and what you stand for. This shift in mindset doesn't just affect how women see you, it changes how you see yourself. You'll notice that people begin to gravitate toward you, not because you're trying to impress them, but because they're drawn to your authenticity, your steadiness, and your unwavering sense of purpose. A man who embodies these qualities commands respect, not through force, but through presence. He earns admiration not by demanding it, but by living in a way that inspires it. And he attracts love not by chasing it, but by being the kind of person who deserves it. So ask yourself, are you ready to stop playing games and start building something real? Are you ready to become a man who doesn't just attract, but who uplifts, inspires, and creates connections that matter. These qualities aren't about being perfect, they're about progress. Every small step you take toward mastering them will not only transform your relationships, but also reshape your life. Because at the end of the day, it's not about being better than someone else. It's about being better than you were yesterday. The right people, the ones who truly matter, will see that. And they'll be drawn to you not for who you're trying to be, but for who you truly are. Take these truths to heart, master them, live them, and let them guide you to relationships built on respect, admiration, and love. The man you become in the process will be your greatest achievement. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope these insights have inspired you to look at relationships and yourself in a new light. Remember, growth doesn't happen overnight, but every step forward brings you closer to becoming the best version of yourself. If you found value in this video, please hit the like button. It helps us reach more people who can benefit from this content. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more honest, practical, and powerful advice on relationships, self-improvement, and living with purpose. Your support means the world to us. So if you think someone you know could learn from this, share this video with them. Together, we can help more people build deeper connections and lead more meaningful lives. Thank you again for being part of this journey. Until next time, stay focused, stay grounded, and keep becoming the person you're meant to be. I'll see you in the next video.